Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's tutorial is all about how to move elements in Webflow for 2025. Whether you're brand new to Webflow or just want to polish up your design skills, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to shift images and other elements around your layout, making your site look polished, modern, and perfectly customized to your vision. So whether you're building a stunning portfolio or updating a business website, let's dive right in and get hands-on inside Webflow. Alright, let's start with the basics. Imagine you're working on your website and you want to move an image. Maybe it feels a bit off-center or you just want to experiment with your design. The first thing you'll want to do is click on the image you want to move, just a simple left click. This selects the element so that all of its settings become visible on the right-hand panel in Webflow. Now with the image selected, look for the section labeled spacing. This is one of the most useful tools in your Webflow toolkit. Inside spacing, you'll see two main options, margins and padding. Today, we're focusing on margins. Just think of margins as invisible buffers around your image. By adjusting the margin, you can nudge your image left, right, up, or down, giving it some breathing room or even overlapping it with other elements if that's your style. You simply drag the margin sliders or type in a value. Watch how your image shifts position in real time. It's like moving a photo frame on a wall until it's in just the right spot. Take your time here. If it doesn't look perfect right away, don't worry. It's totally normal to tweak these numbers until you're happy. Trust your eye and make sure the image feels balanced on your page. Next up, let's try moving a different element, say a block of text or another image. Go ahead and click on that element to select it. Now, instead of just adjusting the spacing, let's dive into the position controls. This is where you get even more flexibility. The position tool lets you decide exactly how an element is placed in relation to its parent container or to other content on the page. You can set an element to be static, relative, absolute, or fixed. For example, if you want a button to stick to the bottom of a card, you might set it to absolute positioning and anchor it to the bottom edge. Or if you need it to move when the screen size changes, you'll tinker with the relative position. Take a few moments to play around with these options, try dragging the element and see how it reacts. Webflow makes these changes instantly visible, so you'll get immediate feedback. It's totally okay if it feels a bit confusing at first, that's normal. The more you use these tools, the more intuitive it will become. The most important thing, whether you're using spacing with margins or adjusting the position settings, is to keep checking how it looks overall. Ask yourself, does my design feel balanced? Is there enough space or does it feel squished? Remember, moving elements is all about making your site look good not just to you but to your visitors. Don't be afraid to experiment, since you can always undo a change if it doesn't look right. And that's all there is to it. Now you know how to move any element around your Webflow site using both margin spacing and the position controls. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button and feel free to drop any questions you have in the comments. I always love hearing what you're working on or helping out if you get stuck. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more Webflow tips and web design tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy designing.